Hello there, I'm Jimmy Vegas, and today we're going to go through my entire physical PlayStation 3 collection. I did one of these about 6 months ago, but the collection has grown quite a lot since then. On average, I've been getting a new game roughly every 7 to 10 days, so it's growing quite quickly. So let's just get straight into it. I'll give a 10-15 second review on each game if I have played it as well. First up is Angry Birds. This is Angry Birds, isn't it? You know, it's silly, easy, fun game to play for a bit of time wasting, I guess. Hopefully this doesn't keep blurring too much. I know the games and distance are a bit blurry, but it don't matter right now. Next up is Assassin's Creed The Heritage Collection, and this has Assassin's Creed 2, Revelations, Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed 3. I recently played Assassin's Creed Mirage on PS5 a couple of weeks ago, and decided I was going to get this because I got really into the old Assassin's Creed games because it felt like an old Assassin's Creed. But of the Assassin's Creed, I actually like Assassin's Creed 1 more than most people probably, but 2 is really, really good. So I'm going to enjoy playing all 5 of them. I've not got around to them yet. Next up is Assassin's Creed Rogue. This is a really good game, actually. I played it on the Xbox way back when. I've not played it on PS3 yet, but I know I will enjoy it because I've previously enjoyed it. Next up, we have a bunch of Weeb games. They are the Atelier games. This is Atelier Arona Plus. I don't have the original Atelier Arona. I will try and get hold of that someday. But this is like a remake of that original game. And I love the Atelier games. If you know me, you know I love them very, very much. Next one is Totori, which is the sequel to Rorona. This is really good. A lot of people complain about this being difficult in terms of time, but I actually like the whole kind of game. I don't think it's too difficult. I like the idea. It's like a little bundle, I like to think of. The third one in that trilogy is Atelier Meru. And again, it just follows on. It's look at it. Of course I'm going to enjoy it. If I love the other Atelier games, obviously I love these. Ayesha. So this is where the Atelier games start getting into a bit more advanced states. You know, as we get into this trilogy, the Dusk trilogy, as you can see there, they start getting a bit more modern and not necessarily easier, but a bit more player-friendly. This one is Atelier Escher and Logi. And the last Atelier game I have on PS3 is Atelier Shali, Alchemist of the Dusk Sea. So this is the third one of that Dusk trilogy. Okay, so we're done with them now. Next up, superhero. We have Batman, Arkham City. I've played Arkham City on the Xbox 360. I haven't actually... have I played this? I think I have, actually. I can't remember. But either way, Arkham City's okay. I do prefer Arkham Asylum, but I don't have Arkham Asylum yet on the PS3. I've been trying to hold out for the Game of the Year edition. Next up is Beyond Two Souls. And Ellen Page, or Elliot Page, whatever. But, you know, whatever. I don't buy into all that. I enjoyed the game for what it was. It was okay. I do like the Quantic Dream games. A lot of people don't, but yeah, that was good fun. Next up, 3 games I do truly love. Bioshock. I adore Bioshock. This is one of the greatest games ever created. Rapture is just... what a city. If you've never played Bioshock, go and play it. And then go and play Bioshock 2, because I love Bioshock 2. A lot of people didn't, again, because it probably felt like more of the same. But to me, I wanted more of the same. I love Bioshock 2, a lot more than most people. The third one is Bioshock Infinite. And I love Bioshock. Look, I love Bioshock. It's brilliant, okay? This one is a bit different because it's set somewhere else. It's not in Rapture. But you know what? That doesn't make a blind bit of difference to me. I love Bioshock. So next up, Borderlands. Next up, Borderlands. Next up, Borderlands. Okay, so I have 3 copies of Borderlands Game of the Year edition. I have mentioned this before, and the reason is simply because I have a copy, my wife has a copy, and my son has a copy, and we play Borderlands together on the PS3. Why not? Next up, Borderlands 2. I love Borderlands as a franchise. I know Borderlands 4, you know, we've really seen what it's all about now. But for now, I love the old Borderlands. Borderlands 1, great. Borderlands 2, utterly fantastic. Handsome Jack is one hell of an antagonist. And this is just the DLC for it, you know, the Game of the Year add-on content. I'm not sure if this is hard to get or not, but, you know, I like having extra content on disc. So that's why I've got that. And the third one, Borderlands, the pre-sequel. So this comes between Borderlands and Borderlands 2. And yeah, it's okay. You know, I enjoy it, but it is not the best Borderlands, but it's not the worst. I think Borderlands 3 might be the worst, actually. Okay, let me get the next pile over. Brink. Brink is one of those old Bethesda games which everyone's forgotten about. It was okay. It was fun. It's a shootery kind of team thing. Whatever. Next, Buzz Quiz TV. And yeah, I do have the buzzers for this somewhere. Somewhere in, I don't know, one of the boxes somewhere. But yeah, this is fun for when you have people over, you know, like you have a party or whatever. It's Buzz, isn't it? Okay, so next we are going to go through the Call of Duty games. I'm going to speed through these because I don't want to bore you. Call of Duty 3. Yeah, it's all right. Call of Duty World at War. Yeah, it's all right. It's Call of Duty. What do you expect? Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Right, this one, really, really good. One of the all-time best Call of Duty games. But the best is Modern Warfare 2. This is my favourite Modern Warfare game. In fact, it's my favourite Call of Duty game. Next, Modern Warfare 3. And it's okay. You know, I guess they tried to ride on the success of the whole Modern Warfare franchise, and it still goes today, you know, still trying to ride on that. Another one of the greatest Call of Duty games is Black Ops, the original Black Ops. Black Ops 2, yeah, brilliant. And finally, oh no, it's not finally, I've got more, I forgot. Black Ops 3. So online only, that was, yeah, whatever. Call of Duty Ghosts, yeah, it's all right, Ghosts. You know, I felt like this was not really necessarily a reboot of the franchise, but I think it was where Call of Duty needed to go at the time, and it was okay. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This is the last Call of Duty I've got for PS3, so don't worry, we're going to move on. But yeah, again, it's Call of Duty. To me, they're all the same. You know, some are a little bit better than others, story-wise and gameplay-wise and whatever. Next, we have Cars 2. Not mine, it is my son's. I don't even think he's interested in this anymore because my son is way older than when I originally got my PS3 and Cars. So next is Dead Island Game of the Year. Next is Dead Island Game of the Year. Next is Dead Island Game of the Year. This is exactly like Borderlands. We have 3 copies because I have one, my son has one, my wife has one, and we play this. Now, obviously, I have mentioned my son a few times. He is, you know, Cars isn't his game anymore. Things like Call of Duty, Borderlands, Dead Island, that's the sort of things he will play on PS3. And obviously, you know, Fortnite or whatever on PS4. Oh, God, I don't know. Anyway, Dead Island Riptide is next. I like this really, really lots and lots and lots. I think it's a great game. A lot more than most people because, again, it was more of the same. And I kind of wanted more of the same. So sticking with the Dead theme, we have Dead Rising 2. I like Dead Rising 2. Absolutely brilliant game. In fact, so much so that I love this one as well. So basically, Dead Rising 2 off the record is Dead Rising 2, except you get to play as Frank West. Brilliant. And I got this in America a while ago. Yeah, brilliant. So, Dead Rising 2. Dead Rising 2 off the record. Sticking with mature rated games, Dishonored. I like Dishonored. In fact, I probably think Dishonored is the best of the games. But again, I think it's very an acquired taste for a game. But yeah, I do like Dishonored. Going back to Dead Island, we have Escape Dead Island. And this one is, how can I describe it? Nothing like the other Dead Islands, but I do kind of like it. I think Cliff is a bit of a bonehead, but yeah, it's all right. It's not first person, it's third person, it's dorky. Is that the right word to use? Dorky? I don't know. Next up is Everybody's Golf World Tour. It's golf, isn't it? It's there for a bit of fun. It is there for a bit of fun. If you want to sit back, relax, and play a bit of fun golf, then play this. Speaking of fun, F1 Race Stars. I have F1 Race Stars. It's a great game. It's not, well, it is, I'm going to say it's nothing to do with F1, but if you're into F1, you might like this. If you're not into F1, you still might like this. I don't like F1 at all, but this is a fun karting game. Really fun. Next, we're going to get into some Fallout games, and we have Fallout 3. And with this one, as you might be able to see there, the cover, I terribly reprinted this one because I went through a phase of being a weirdo and not liking the red strip, you know, like on Call of Duty down there, or Everybody's Golf there. I went through a phase of not liking that red bit because most of the games coming out had the black strip, so I terribly reprinted it. Good game though, by the way. Good game. Speaking of good games, Fallout New Vegas. Speaking of good games, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. Yes, I have this twice. My intent is, well, I got this originally many years ago. I love it, obviously. And then, was it last year? I ended up getting hold of the Ultimate Edition. What I will probably do is later on, maybe this year, next year, when the Fallout series is back on Amazon, Series 2, I might sell that version of Fallout New Vegas, that one, the old one, not this one, that one over there, because I would expect it to be in, not high demand, but for people who want to play Fallout New Vegas, I imagine the games are going to go up in price. Next up, Final Fantasies. We have Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. Final Fantasy X is okay. I don't think it's a great... Well, look, it's a great game, but it's not as great as what people make out. But that's my opinion. And X-2 is just... It's just there for no reason. It just exists. Final Fantasy 13, it's okay. I originally played it, disliked it. Came back to it years later on PS3. It was better, but still, it is the worst mainline Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 13-2. This is better. This is a lot less troublesome than that one. So of those two games, 13-2 is definitely the better one. Next, we have Final Fantasy, this one, the third one. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot I can say about this. If you know about that game, and it's like, what is the point in it? Anyway, next up, let's go through Grand Theft Auto. GTA 4, this is really good. To me, this defined a generation. Back in the early days of the PS3, I remember playing this online, sat in my brother's room. Oh, God, it brings back some really good memories. I like GTA 4. Something I have never played, though, with GTA 4 is the DLC, which is this. The, what is it? The Lost and Damned, The Battle of Gay Tony. I recently picked this up, and I probably will get around to it at some point. I'm thinking when we know the release date for GTA 6, I might go back and play this. But I imagine I'm going to enjoy that because... You know, I love a bit of Grand Theft Auto. Speaking of which, GTA 5. Yep, I own this on multiple platforms. This is more just for collector purposes, just to be in the collection, rather than a game to play, if that makes sense. So, have I played this? I think I have actually at some point, but it's not the console of choice when it comes to playing GTA. Next, Gran Turismo 5. Not really a big fan of this sort of game. I think my son played it more than me. And Heavy Rain is next. So this is another Quantic Dream game. It's the one that came before Beyond Two Souls. And I think this is better than Beyond Two Souls. But then there was another one that came after it. Detroit. I think that's a really good game. The one before them, Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit was okay. But Heavy Rain, I think, is a really good game. There's that meme, Jason, whatever. But, yeah, it's a good game. Right, let's move on to this pile here. Right, so now we have Hyperdimension Neptunia. So just by looking at this, obviously you can tell why I've picked it up, because I'm into the weeb kind of games. Still never played a Neptunia game. I have quite a few on different platforms now, but I've still not played one. I will get around to this very, very soon, so we'll see what it's all about. I've no doubt that I'll enjoy it. It's just, I'm not sure how much I'll enjoy it. Let me sort the games out so you can see them all. I should move the camera back a bit, but never mind. Next up is Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory. Yes, like I said, I have multiple games of Hyperdimension Neptunia. I just don't know whether I'm going to enjoy them. If I don't, I can resell them. This one has a story behind it that I uploaded a video to a couple of weeks ago now, I think, about CEX trying to scam me. So yeah, if you want to know the story behind this game, go and watch that video of CEX here in the UK attempting to scam me. Next up, LA Noire. So I haven't played... Have I played this? I can't remember. I've definitely played it on PS4 and Xbox 360, because I originally got it on Xbox 360 and then got the remastered version on PS4. And then I intended to get this one just for collection. I can't remember whether I've actually played any of it or not. But I like it. You know, I feel like it was a step in the right direction for an open world type game, being a crime-solving person. Okay, so the next couple of games are all in the same series. LittleBigPlanet. I haven't really played this. It was more for my son when he was young. Next, LittleBigPlanet 2. I probably won't play this. I only really got this for collection purposes. And it's the same with this one, LittleBigPlanet 3. I got this because I saw an article at some point last year saying that they were being removed because of something or other. So I ended up just going out and buying some LittleBigPlanet games. So I have them. One of the LittleBigPlanet games that I have played and I have enjoyed is LittleBigPlanet Karting, narrated by Stephen Fry, and I thought it was really, really good. It's a small-ish game, and even in the day and age we're in now, where the internet bit for this doesn't work anymore, I still enjoyed the single player. It's a nice, fun karting game. What more can you want from it? Metro Last Light. It's Metro. I love these Metro games. Played them on a couple of different consoles. I love the very linear style of this game. Obviously, being within a Metro, it's kind of cool. Next, Minecraft. Everyone's got a Minecraft somewhere. This is more for my son. He still plays Minecraft even now. It's not really my cup of tea, but you know, every now and again, I'll probably jump into a Minecraft world and have a bit of fun, blow some stuff up or whatever. Monopoly Streets is next. I do like Monopoly as a board game and as a video game. This is one of those where it's just fun to play when you've got, you know, your family around or whatever. Rage is next. Now, Rage is a really, really good game, I think. It's one of those that it's, well, think of it as like Doom, but not as good as Doom. But I don't think this did very, very well, but I actually really enjoyed it. I remember the Xbox 360 version came on 3 discs. Ratchet and Clank, Tools of Destruction. This is technically my son's game when he was younger. Not really for me. Although, so saying that, the more modern Ratchet and Clank games, they're pretty good. Okay, so on to some Resident Evil games now. We've got Resident Evil Revelations. And this was in a time when Resident Evil had a bit of an identity crisis. And it was awesome that it came back to the kind of spooky roots that was Resident Evil Revelations. Jill Valentine. Next, Resident Evil 5. Next, Resident Evil 5. So 2 copies of Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition. One for me, one for my son that we played together. You know, Sheva, come on, come on, come on. It was just funny to play online because obviously PS3 is free. And I think that still works even now. Next is Resident Evil 6. Now, I like this more than most people, I think, because the Resident Evil franchise at this point was having a bit of a problem with itself, and it didn't know what it wanted to be. It was going for more action-focused. It was trying to be, woo. And then there was multiple stories, you know, like you had Leon's story, Chris's story, Sherry's story, and Ada's story. And I just think they worked really, really, really well. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Next up, Resonance of Fate. I haven't got around to this yet, but look at it. Of course I'll enjoy it. Saw 2. I mean, it's a movie tie-in sort of thing. Well, not necessarily a movie tie-in, but based on a movie. Silent Hill HD. Oh, Silent Hill 2. I love Silent Hill 2. But the trophies on this are really, really difficult. Silent Hill 3, whole different story. Skate 3. It's fun, isn't it? The idea of Skate has always just been, yeah, have a little bit of fun. Off you go, enjoy yourself. And then, well, there you go. So I used to like the Tony Hawk games way back when, in the 90s. So, you know, I do kind of like a little bit of Skate. SingStar is next. Yeah, SingStar, it's another one. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I do actually have the Platinum for SingStar. So those are not separate games. They are one single game, but they're like, it all comes together. Yeah, Sleeping Dogs. Brilliant game. I've played this multiple times on multiple platforms. I adore Sleeping Dogs, and it's such a shame that we never got another one. It's basically open world city, Hong Kong, plays Wei Shen, solve crime, pretend to be a gangster. A lot of people say, oh, it's a bit like Grand Theft Auto, but in Asia. Well, I guess it kind of is. Sonic Generations is next. I love this because it kind of brought together old Sonic and modern Sonic. And it's hard to find Sonic games in the last 15, 20 years which are like really good. But to me, that's really good. Next up, Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. This is basically a karting game. And I know there's a lot of different types of Sonic racing games, but this one I think is best of the best. The sequel to that one is Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed. This one I think was sort of inspired by the idea of what we saw with Mario Kart and maybe, to me, a little bit Diddy Kong Racing as well, because you weren't just in your vehicle, you were in like different vehicles, you know, like a plane, for example. That is much harder to get the trophies on. Next up, South Park The Stick of Truth. I bought this for a couple of pounds. I've never played a South Park game. I used to watch South Park many, many years ago in the 90s. I haven't watched anything since, but I don't know. I've always wanted to play The Stick of Truth, and I got this so cheap that I thought, okay, I'll take the chance and I'll get around to it at some point. Next, we have some Tales games. Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. So this has Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. And look, Dawn of the New World, yeah, whatever. The main game, though, Tales of Symphonia, absolutely fantastic. I truly love Tales of Symphonia. Tales of Grace's F. Now, it's been a very long time since I've played this, and I can't remember too much. Luckily, I also have the remastered version that is on PS5. I haven't played that yet, but I will at some point. So good thing is, I can't remember too much of this game. But obviously, it's a Tales game, and I love the Tales games. Next, Tales of Xillia. Really good. I like the whole idea of like dual protagonists in this one. It was something kind of new at the time. But again, it's a Tales game. Absolutely brilliant. The second one to that, Tales of Xillia 2, this one was not liked as much, and I don't quite know why, because I really enjoyed it. I think maybe because it was titled Tales of Xillia 2, when really it could have been called Tales of something else. You know, there are ties to the original Xillia game, but they could have got away with just removing those ties and putting it as a whole new Tales game. But either way, I enjoyed that one. Next, the obligatory copy of Skyrim. Everyone's got a copy of Skyrim somewhere on some platform, and this is one of the many copies I have. Next, House of the Dead Overkill Extended Cut. I haven't even played this yet. I think I did this on the last video as well. The 3D glasses still sealed, so I've not even got around to playing it yet. That's the problem when you collect so many games. You keep collecting, you keep collecting, you keep collecting, and then you forget to play some games. I probably will get around to it one day, but I don't know when. Sims 3. I like The Sims. I've loved The Sims since it first came out many, many years ago. I remember used to get skins for the original Sims game on PC, and I used to get skins for Slipknot and have 8 of them in the house all kicking off at each other, and then I'd have 8 clowns in the house, and then they'd all try and kill each other. It was fun. But Sims 3 has obviously evolved since then. It's okay. It doesn't feel as good as the old original Sims, but it's fun enough. Twisted Metal. I don't think I've played this. I think this is more just for collection purposes, to be honest. It's not I don't know whether it's something I'd play. I might get around to it one day. Uncharted 3, I'm not a massive fan of Uncharted. I probably never will get this. I got it for like £1. I thought, yeah, I'll just use that to put in the collection. Nothing special at all. I know a lot of people do like Uncharted though, but it just isn't for me. Next, we have Wolfenstein New Order. I love this game. This was like a reinvention of Wolfenstein to a degree. Obviously, Wolfenstein has existed in different ways and different formats for many decades. But the most recent iteration of Wolfenstein, really good. New Order came out 10 years ago now, I think. And then obviously we've had a couple more since then. But it's really good. Yakuza 3. Now, I originally sold my copy of Yakuza 3 years ago, and I've managed to acquire another copy. This was my introduction to the Yakuza series, or Like a Dragon, and I adore that game. Let me move them a bit further that way. I adore Yakuza 3. The sequel, Yakuza 4, brilliant. You know, this was an evolution to Yakuza 3, although it doesn't hold quite so highly in my heart, because that has a special place, Yakuza 3. But I love Yakuza 4. I think Akiyama needs more game time in every Yakuza game. What a hell of a character. Finally, we're at the end. Yakuza Dead Souls. And for some reason, this game is very expensive. I think because it's trapped on the PS3, there is no way to play this on modern hardware. So people trying to get hold of this for collection purposes. It'll drop in price one day if they do re-release it, but it's fun. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's cool, it's entertaining. Play it for what it is and enjoy it. You know, go kill some zombies in Kamurocho and enjoy yourself. That's all it comes down to. So that is my entire collection of PS3. I actually have more on the way as we speak. It's a collection that I'm collecting quite rapidly for. I don't know how fast it's going to grow, but with roughly 100 games there, I imagine that sometime in the next 6 months it's going to increase even more. So I may do another update of this. Maybe early next year. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, whatever, you know. Give me some recommendations in the comments if you think I should pick up any games, what I should get. And hopefully there'll be some videos around the screen now you can click on. And I'll see you in the next one.